Hi everyone, Saskia here from Los Angeles Guinea Pig Rescue, and I'm here with two boys that were surrendered today. I believe they belong to a family member who didn't want to keep them anymore, was going to put them down unless this lady took them. So she felt bad, took them, but she really has no space, so she showed up today at the rescue and said, please take the guinea pigs. And they're older boys, and I want to do the intake because Ursula told me that one of them has a really funky smell to it, so that could be all kinds of reasons for that. So I'm going to just share the intake with you guys. So these are two pigs that we didn't expect, and that happens sadly a lot, and that's a problem for a few reasons, and the main one is that we never have space. We just don't have space, and every intake is invited so that we always know exactly how many we can take, as opposed to, versus how many adoptions that we have scheduled. So, and then how many are in the shelters that I've okayed to come in. So when pigs just show up and we weren't expecting them, that creates a problem.
So go on our website to make an appointment, right?
Yes, anyone who wants to surrender who is in the LA area, please go to the website and fill out the surrender form. And it's a short wait, a bit of a short wait list. Come back here, little one. Come back. You're okay. Okay, so let's see. Who do we have? It's the first time I'm looking at these guys. Hi. Oh, your nails are not too bad. No. How are you? So how old are these? I'd say about 3.5.
So how are you telling his age?
There's a few ways to tell. I can tell by body shape. I can tell by, gosh, there's so much. I mean, the whole general appearance of the animal will tell me. I can tell by skin, if there's a lot of loose skin on the sides. That kind of happens to older pigs. Also, a lot of skin underneath the chin will all usually indicate a pig that's not young. The nails, usually older pigs get really kind of calcified, thicker nails. Now, he doesn't really have that. However, oh, honey.
He said, I don't like that lady.
The joints in his feet are swollen, so that doesn't really happen to younger pigs. So, and let me see. Wow, what's going on? You're okay.
Does something hurt him, maybe?
Maybe.
Do you think maybe he has arthritis because of his
perhaps.
age?
Let me see.
Oh,
Well, I think he's
honey.
just very uncomfortable and doesn't like me being, just picking him up like this. He wants to get away. So I don't necessarily think it's pain. And he's got good movement still in these joints. Okay, baby boy. Okay, baby boy. Here. Okay, maybe it is more comfortable. There. Stay there. Yeah, he's got some decent movement. So, but still, it's a little, this is something to watch because he definitely has some thickened joints there. You're okay. So, important to check the teeth. Very important, because with older pigs, they can get a lot of food stuck at the gum line. See, he's got a little bit of food stuck here on the top.
Oh, yeah.
It's very common. And then the bottom, let me see, baby. Okay. Here, let me have a look. See that?
Oh, yeah.
So this is very common in the older pigs. And the reason you want to always check and take it away is because food like hay seeds, somehow when they're older, I don't know, I guess maybe the soft tissue gets, loses elasticity, or I'm not sure what it is, but hay seeds can get stuck, little pieces of food or whatever get stuck in the bottom gums, and that can cause kind of like a fungus to grow inside the mouth that can cause a cheilitis, where they get all the stuff around the mouth, little sores and stuff that are either bacterial or fungal or both in nature. And then the mouth kind of starts to smell, and it can become a systemic problem as well. So I'm going to smell the mouth, because if it smells a little stale, then that's definitely due to the food residue that's stuck there. Let's hope he doesn't bite me, because he would definitely get me in my nose. He does smell a little stale. So we're going to take care of that. His ears, let me see your ears. Let me see the ears. They actually look pretty clean. Yeah, your ears look pretty clean. Okay. And let me feel underneath the chin. You're always feeling here because you want to feel for a lump, 1 or 2, and it happens quite often that I find a lump there, which is, this is the
So where exactly are you feeling? Directly underneath the chin?
yes, here this is the skull, the jawline right here. So it's the soft tissue inside there that I'm feeling. And the best way to feel is actually approaching it from here, and then just put one finger, and you really want to kind of feel and take your time, because sometimes these are hiding and you can't feel them easily. But he doesn't have anything, which is good. I find them all the time, and I think those can just lie dormant for a long time, and it's the lymph nodes get infected. And there's no problem, it doesn't get bigger, but when they do, they grow. It becomes this abscess with lots of pus coming out. So I think they can just lie dormant. Nobody really knows they're there, and they never really erupt. However, I do believe that you want to get rid of those, though. You want to throw some antibiotics at it, and they will shrink usually when they are a bit small like this. They can sometimes be this small or that. Antibiotics usually will take care of it, because I don't believe it contributes to the overall well-being of the animal if they have that kind of a, lymph node, swollen lymph node there. Okay, let's see the boy part now. Let's see the boy part. Let's see. Oh, good boy. So I always kind of feel here. I can kind of feel if it's dirty or not. And he's got some stuff there, some crud that we want to take off. Then people always think that I'm poking around in the anus, but that's not the anus. So I actually got to get a few things. So you want to pause for a second while I get my tools?
Sure.
Okay. So this is the part they don't like. The easiest way to do it, and I've heard people say, oh no, you can never put them on their back, it's not good for them, and it's okay, it really is. They just don't like it. Guinea pigs don't like it when you're restricting their movement in any way, and they freak out. So it's okay. You're okay, little guy.
It's only temporary.
You're okay. I gotta clean this. It's really important. So the anus is not what I'm poking around in a minute. This is in fact a pocket right before the anus. Nobody knows what purpose it serves. It gets filled up with smegma and sometimes some softer stool. Hay, hair can get stuck in there. Bedding can get stuck in there. So you always just want to clean this up. But his looks pretty darn good, actually. This is normal. And it will all go back inside so that you don't actually smell. Smelly business. Good boy. Oh, what a good boy. So now I would like to see what his weenie looks like. And it's actually pretty good. He's probably never been cleaned, so this is pretty good. And then I kind of want to, wow, what was that? Buddy. Okay.
Make sure to always push the weenie back in, right?
Yes, yeah, and if it doesn't, and it will dry on, just put a little olive oil. That's what I use, or mineral oil or something like that. So this is
So
done.
all good so far?
And then I want to listen to his lungs.
So where do you listen to?
Okay, so I listen like, this is the best way to listen is, here's a little arm, and you want to put your ear like right there.
Okay. So when people are at home.
Yeah, he sounds okay. So what you're listening for is, you can hear the normal regular breathing. It gets like that. But then what you want to listen for is underneath that even breathing, you will hear sometimes this crackling. It's literally a crackling. So what we call always, he's got crackly lungs. And that would be an indication of some liquid in the lungs, which could be because of an upper respiratory. So you always want to make sure to go to the vet and get some antibiotics for that, because that doesn't go away by itself. It doesn't. And Baytril would be the preferred antibiotic to start and see if that works, which would be the Baytril and rofloxacin. Okay, little stuff for you here on your ear, little ivermectin that prevents lice, mites, internal parasites. I'll put a link in the description as well about this medication. Every 3 months you want to do it. It's wonderful stuff.
And why do you put it on the ear?
there are so many little veins here that you can see. Tons of little veins. So the liquid gets absorbed. This is an awesome way to administer certain medications to guinea pigs. So
That's why we also put the CBD, right?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, exactly. It gets absorbed immediately. It's an amazing way. Veterinarians routinely inject ivermectin, and there is no need for it. Even when it's a really bad infestation of mites or lice or anything, this works just as well, if not faster, because it does go immediately into the bloodstream, whereas an injection still has to find the bloodstream, right, in order to start doing its work. So, and it's extremely painful. So if the vet wants to give an ivermectin injection, then please ask that they do a drop on the ear instead. And they will say, oh no, you can't do that because it really is not as effective. And it's just not true. It's not true. So
all good here?
yeah, let's go to your friend.
All right,
Let's
we'll
go to
take a
the
pause
friend.
and get the
wait.
Oh,
You also want to check the nostrils. You want to make sure that they're nice and dry and no crusties. And the same with eyes. You want to make sure that eyes are nice and dry, that they're bright, that there's no crusties or leakage from the eye. So he's good.
it's good.
I'm
All
going
right.
to clip his nails, but you can pause. Oh, actually, why not?
People
Wanna
want
see
to
the
watch
nails?
the
Yeah, I
nail
guess.
clipping.
So
he's
this
pretty
is
good.
easy because you can see the pink is where you cannot cut, okay? And he is being a really good boy. So I'm just holding him against me. I'm literally just using both my arms and my hands. So I'm pushing him against me here, and then I'm lifting up this little leg. And by doing it this way, I have complete control over his little feet. And it really makes it so that I rarely make mistakes. 'Cause
And
it's
you just
easy.
use regular nail clippers.
Yeah, this is a small one, but here we are. I actually prefer the toenail clipper, the big one. Now, and then turn them over, and then I do it this way. It's almost like a farrier, the horse shoer. And he has white nails. It's easy. See the pink? You cannot cut into the pink. You just want to take the tip off the white part of the nail. And here, this is another very common thing in older piggies. This is a spur. It's actually callus, so this is not the beginning of a bumblefoot or anything. And it looks like this because probably he stepped on some softer poopy that kind of got stuck. But all it is a dry skin. It's callus. So do you want to watch when I cut it? You can literally just take it off. Ooh,
So you just snipped it off,
snipped it off. Yeah.
like you cut a nail.
Yeah, but you want to be, once you decide you're snipping, you got to do it fast, because if he pulls his leg back, you don't want to get the paw to rip. Okay, so once you decide to cut, you got to go for it. So I think you're good now. I did all of them, right? Yeah, I did. What a good lad. All right, buddy.
Time for his
and I will
brother.
be cleaning his teeth. Do you want to see that too, actually?
Yeah.
Might as well, right? I keep forgetting that. I always think everybody always knows everything. Okay. Cleaning the teeth. And once they get to this age, you want to do this regularly. You want to check and get it out, okay? Easier way. I'm used to learning, had to learn all this with just me. So I'm used to doing everything by myself. And people always ask, oh, let me help you, when I'm kind of struggling with a pig. And honestly, I don't even know how to do it if someone's holding the pig, and because I'm so used to doing it myself. But with this, it's definitely helpful if you have someone kind of holding the piggy here, so that he feels a little secure and it doesn't squirm as much. So I usually will start with just a Q-tip and see how far I get. Then I have this nifty tool, which is just like a little dental tool. You just get on Amazon or something. And you can use this to pick stuff out. But I will often use just this piece to kind of get stuff out of the bottom gum line.
So you would call that like a dental toothpick, right?
Dental pick, yeah. Good boy. You gonna let me do it? You gonna let me do it? Oh, what a good lad. Okay, you are so good boy. And if it's really kind of reddish and infected a little bit, the gum line, you can put some disinfectant. And what I like to use for these piggies is peroxide, 50-50 water peroxide. And just put a little Q-tip and just apply it onto the gum line, okay? All right, let's get the other guy.
Let's take a pause.
All right, so this is his buddy. Hi, buddy. Hi. Let's have a look at you. So this one was apparently a little smelly, so let's go figure out what's going on with you. And why are you a little smelly? Look, you see you have a big spur. You can see that.
On his paw.
Yeah, on the other side. And the nails he's done. Hi, Yofi. He's got bony butt.
Is it bony butt because he's older? Or?
Older, yeah. Yeah. Hi, okay. Okay. Okay, baby. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, good boy. Good boy. Okay, I gotta check all the way down there. Me too. Oh, that looks good. That looks good, buddy. Nice. Yep, it smells good. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I know. I guess you don't like it. So, let me see. Feel your neck here. Yep, that's good. So, how are you stinky? I don't smell it. I don't smell it. I don't know. Maybe mistaken with another piggy. All right, little guy. Let's see what you got down there, huh? Let's see what you got. Probably want to clean his ears a little bit.
It's nice because he has dark nails and you can show people how you do
So-
dark nails.
Okay, let's see. Let's see. Let's check your feetsies, buddy. Let's check your little feetsies. Okay, okay, go away. No? Oh, I know. Okay. If they're not relaxing, it's hard to kind of check for the arthritis. You want them a little relaxed, which is tough because you hold them a way that's not very relaxing for them. Come here, baby boy. Alright, let me see this one. Oof. Okay, so this is completely fused. This whole joint is fused. I cannot boot more movement than this. That's it. You see, it's thickened. Here it's thickened. There's arthritis here on the top. This one has a little more movement. It's not as thickened. See, a little more movement, but still not what it is with a younger animal. So this, yeah, completely fused. This is very painful arthritis. So I want all of you to check your senior pigs and to do this test, okay? Let me grab my healthy young guinea pig so I can show you what it looks like. I'm gonna put you with my Buddha pigs for a minute. Just real quick, okay? Because I just want to show this part. Here. Healthy guinea pig.
Oh yeah, flexibility.
See, he's actually not relaxed. If they relax, you can really, you know, go up and down, up and down. So a lot of flexibility, okay? And he does not have that. He's completely confused on that ball. So that means that he is a candidate for CBD. Hi! Very painful. Veterinarians will prescribe meloxicam for this, or Metacam, which is commonly used for arthritis. It's an anti-inflammatory as well. However, hey, I'm trying to talk here. Yeah, I know. I put you in there with the other guys. That's what's going on. You're all excited now. Here, why don't you have a little snack? Healthy snack. No. I found that it doesn't work. It honestly doesn't work. I would always use it and I just never saw the difference until I found CBD. I've done a video on it as well. It is amazing, absolutely amazing. You can look it up, look up my video. This is a completely natural product, and it's quite miraculous actually what it does. So unfortunately though, this guy's gonna have to be on this for the rest of his life. But thank God there is an alternative that actually works for these arthritic pigs, because the meloxicam is not recommended for long sustained use. It's kind of quite harsh on the internal organs. So this stuff is completely natural and it works, I would say, 10-20 times better than the meloxicam.
And we're working on making our own very soon,
yes,
right?
we are working on making our own. And this one right now we sell through eBay and through Amazon, and I'll put the links as well. So if you have an arthritis pig and it's not walking around very much, an older pig, they kind of tend to stop walking and sitting in one place, and that is that's definitely like an arthritic thing. It hurts. So once you apply this, all of a sudden you see the light go on in the eye and they'll start walking around. It's quite astonishing. In fact, just put CBD in the channel and search, and you'll see I got another video of Marge, a guinea pig, that had super bad arthritis, and she was literally like racing around 10 minutes or 5 minutes after application. That's how fast it works. So there's no arguing with the results. There really isn't. And most people come back with these amazing, miraculous stories about their guinea pig getting a whole second life, a new leash on life. So, okay, so we done that. So you're gonna feel a little better now. Okay, and let's check this part.
Also, CBD does help with the anxiety as well, right?
Yeah, it does. So pigs that are very anxious, or that just came to you, just joined a herd or something, they can be pretty upset and anxious, and then that does help them. It calms them down.
Does he have a lot of buildup?
No, actually, he does not have a whole bunch. And when you're cleaning and it's like the buildup is usually around the shaft here, you don't want to pull it off like this, because there's these little barbs on the weenie and it kind of is painful. So what you want to do is you just want to clean it from the side. You want to grab it from the side and then have a piece of paper handy, and always use your gloves, okay? But that looks pretty clean. I do this, I just kind of press because I want to. These two prongs are normal. Yeah, those are part of the normal guinea pig male anatomy. I'm just pressing it gently to see if there's shaving stuck in there, because that can happen. It's painful. It's not very pleasant. And then this is pretty icky. Hi. Oh, that's okay. I know, you're done with me. You want out of here. I know, I get it. I get it, baby. So he's got a lot of like fecal matter here. It's a mixture of both soft fecal matter and smegma. And smegma are like kind of dead skin cells that kind of get soft and it's smelly business. So when I do this, I actually automatically start breathing through my mouth. I don't even think about having to do it anymore. It's like I've done it so many times, it's become part of, second nature for me. Now, I don't have, someone just stole my olive oil, because normally I would put a little olive oil and just, clean it up like this with my fingers. So I will do that once my olive oil returns, because Allison took it to take care of the piggies in the barn right now. Okay, my little love. Here, there you go.
I can smell that stinky business all the way over here.
It is stinky business, I know. So, yeah, you don't want to use your bare hands. Honestly, you don't. Okay, let's see. Gotta check your lungs. Let me have a quick listen. Sounds good. The other thing I didn't mention, you want to also check on the folds here. Now, with these older animals, you will probably find, you see how I kind of can take the folds and just can do this? Like that. That's normal with the older guinea pigs. Now, what you will often find that inside there, you'll feel like little lumps, lumpy stuff. And I always say guinea pigs are lumpy. And this lumpy stuff is like fatty lipoma. and it's nothing to worry about because these are not even attached to the body. They are just inside the skin, inside the folds of the skin. So, and the same goes for here. You will sometimes feel, well, that's more with the females actually. You always want to check here. Older males can get memory tumors as well, so you always want to kind of check. The nipples look good, and he looks good. Other than his arthritis, he's actually in good shape, but you know.
Would you say he's
stuff will save the
overweight?
day. No. No, I don't believe in overweight guinea pigs. Honestly, I don't. If your vet says you need to put your guinea pig on a diet,
He's beautiful.
please find a new veterinarian. Honestly, because guinea pigs don't get overweight. They honestly don't. You know, they might be, a lot of people will think that an animal like him is overweight because of all these excess skin that he has. He looks like a big boy, but this is a lot of skin. And you'll find with guinea pigs that are little, that you think might be on the chunky side, usually older animals that have all this excess skin, which is normal when they get a little older, and that contributes to thinking that he's overweight. But guinea pigs don't get overweight, honestly. If you feed them the right stuff, and even if you don't feed them the right stuff, people that don't feed the right, I've seen them, and they, you know, they're little pigs. What can I say? They eat like pigs, and
Look at him. He's just
and
so
they have a
happy.
different build as well. There's some that are very slight build. There's like people. There's some that are just, you know, genetically inclined to be a little bigger. You know, so I don't believe in that. And please don't ever put your guinea pig on a diet. It's not good. So there, we just
checked out.
introduced 2 new guinea pigs to you that came in today. Out of how many are we getting this week? Oh my goodness.
We have at least 8 scheduled surrenders this
2
weekend.
each. At least 2 each. So that's 16, 18, and already this week we took in like 6 or so. And that's normal. I can't show every single one because there's just too many. You probably get bored in the end if we do videos on every single piggy that comes in, or because there's just so much. It's just really quite something else here. It's busy. So, but anyway, there you go. These guys,
Checked
you are
out.
very sweet. All checked out. You need this little ivermectin. And then we need to check him in, get the paperwork done. You're a very sweet boy. Look at him. Aww.
He's purring.
No, he's kind of deciding if he's comfortable or not. But look, he's got his little paws here. He's just quite comfortable sitting here. I didn't put him there. He did that. Yes, you are, love. Yes, you are. Hope you feel a little better now.
He's saying thank you.
Thanks, guys,
Alright.
for watching.
Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah.
Bye.